Well, they did it. I'm not surprised, but Carmichael Construction came through, and we have as finished as we could get it, space for the Rugs USA photo shoot. And exactly, kind of can't believe everyone pulled this off. This was such a feat. This is our bedroom, and we're going to set it up as a dining room, and then for the shoot. And then here is the living room. It's amazing. Home is a laboratory for me, where I get to experiment with new design elements and new ways of living. So if I'm not taking risks, I'm not learning, I'm not growing.
What do you think?
I think they're insane. These were a risk. I'm still feeling that they're a risk, but I think I'm gonna love them in the library. But I do think I want to stand here. Come in. What do you guys think?
This is gonna stay here. Is this gonna be temporary or is it gonna stay?
It's gonna be temporary for a photo shoot, but it's gonna stay in the house. But we're gonna have to. All the floors are gonna get wrapped back up. But tomorrow, it's gonna be so pretty for one day.
Don't do that. How did you do that so fast?
I know. Didn't they do amazing?
Yeah, but last time you were here it was just black.
I know. The guys,
It's already done.
aren't they awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explore the rest.
These guys are amazing. Which chair do you like? You like that chair? What about that flowery chair? Do you like that?
I never saw this.
It's perfect.
Ooh.
It's perfect for your size. It's for your bedroom.
Oh, mine?
You and Giselle. Why don't you go show her?
Get out of here.
So what do you think about the chairs that you're sitting on? Are they crazy?
What in a good way?
Crazy in a good way? I was thinking, you tell me what you think about this, G. What do you think about sanding down the wood to get lighter raw wood?
Maybe like, yeah.
You like
It's
that?
a little bit dark.
Yeah. And then these will go in the library. You guys ready to move in here?
Yeah.
A lot of arranging to do. I have my little helpers here.
Let's do the last one.
Putting felt tabs on the bottom of the
I think we
furniture.
need this one for that chair.
Okay, we could always cut it. They're making a dining room out of our bedroom for the Rugs USA shoot.
And these are one.
What do you think, Roar? When we found this property almost 6 years ago, we could only dream of making it our own. We've moved every couple of years since we started our family of 7, so home for us has always been wherever we're together. When we came across this land, it finally felt like the place to put down our roots. I design homes for others for a living, but I really think about it as designing the backdrop for people's lives. Not a single one of us needs to live a normal life. Not a single one of us need be limited by the confines of society. Our homes set the rhythm of sleeping, waking, and all the in-between moments of life. This is my family's journey of finding that rhythm, of creating home. Twice a year, when I launch a new collection with Rugs USA, we have a big photo shoot at our house. And this time, our house is still under construction. Okay, so it's in. Aurora's with us. We've got the furniture in just in the nick of time. We have Rugs USA shooting here tomorrow. Let me give you a little touristy tour of the living room. This is not the first time I have shot a gorgeous photo shoot in the midst of construction, and so I know we can do it, but it's going to take a lot of magic the day of the shoot.
Tonight, I'll be bringing over accessories and flowers from my house, and the stylist will be bringing in lots of pretties, and we will work specific angles to make it look like a beautifully finished home. There goes Justin.
Mama's calling.
Stucco's coming in tomorrow, and he's not going to be allowed to climb it anymore because I think it might crack. So he wanted
Really crack?
one last climb. I'm pretty sure it would.
But like, should we test it?
We shouldn't test it.
But like, will it really crack or is it like?
It'll really crack. I don't know. All right, today is the day of the fall Rugs USA shoot, and things are getting started.
If we really want it centered,
The Rugs USA crew is totally professional and working to the best of their abilities inside this crazy construction zone we call home.
found wing stem.
What is this being used for?
We're using wing stem in the living room because we need some yellow.
Now that the room is fully styled, it's time to put on a dress and pretend that I am hanging out in my fully finished living room. I am always a little bit awkward with photo shoots, but the team is so incredible that they are able to make me really feel at home and we get some great shots for the collection. This is Mark,
I'm Mark.
and he is photographing, making everything look amazing. Here is a shot. Here is the making of the shot. This dining room, we got all the mess in the corner, is actually our bedroom.
Flowers. Yeah. Take the thing away and bring it in.
Photo shoots for my product entail getting our brand message across, which is about down-to-earth, relaxed living, and so it needs to be attainable yet also inspirational.
And just like that, my Cinderella, the magic is gone. Back to construction zone. So we have our furniture in here and we're so close. Can't not believe we pulled the last 2 days off.
The girls checking on the bathroom. What do you guys think?
My favorite beach.
Think of the beach?
Is the whole bathroom gonna be like
What do you think? No, the whole thing's like that. So the ceiling is yellow.
That's cool.
You like it?
Okay, I'm in the primary bathroom and trying to troubleshoot here. Sample that we originally picked, which was sort of this wheat tone, came out very, very green, different on the walls. So I always think these things end up being a good thing because I'm now sort of reconsidering, and I'm working directly with Henry, who is going to help me get this right. So you can kind of see how it's more yellow and gray versus that green. Now, because we're kind of having to start over a bit, I'm considering just sort of matching the walls here a little bit more with my mortar to calm it down some. So we'll see how this goes. It's so satisfying to watch. Oh my gosh, it's so much better. I don't think they're done yet.
It's totally not done.
No, it's already so much better though.
Yeah.
Look at this, babe. Let me show you the green difference. It's a good change.
It's a good change.
Yeah, so much better. So one more layer of the marble. Here too. That's so pretty. Pretty how warm that is. Yeah, this was the right move. How nice this is going to get our towels. Just hold it up. And then here. So this is a situation where we're just going to what I originally wanted. I saw a really cool sample that was that wheat color, but and then on the walls the green instead of the wheat. So I decided to just go back to what I originally wanted. I'm very, very happy with it.
Every day, it seems, there are things to bring over to the house, and we are starting to see all of the beautiful elements arriving, like the faucets and the bathtubs, and it's time to check it all out. Look, the faucets here.
Can I turn it on?
You can pretend, but don't really turn. For Mr. James' atmosphere. So beautiful.
Just try this. And that.
All right, tub saga is not over. Because now that I'm in here, I'm wondering about putting it back to the original way again.
No, I like this one. That
Like this way?
one. Yeah, it's more. I always take it back and I sit this one.
If you want to start the window.
That way. Yeah, but there's a hub. Just fit in.
I know, I'm struggling. Theo and Christian and Jonathan are doing a beautiful job. So pretty. So these are going to be shelves, open shelves here. And then closed cabinets underneath. A lot of storage. Very excited. We're going to be very organized. Hi. How are you? Looks so good in here. Oh my gosh. Dude, check out these walls. These are amazing. I'm going to want to put that sectional in here. I feel like this is like one of my favorite rooms in the whole house.
Amazing.
I know. Love it. And are you good too? We only did the main framing on this wall to sort of make it look like this is structural, but then that one leads to another room, so you don't have the structure. Love it. Stucco is going in the orangery. It's amazing. In the pantry, we were able to save thousands of dollars from our original custom cabinetry quote when I found a piece of furniture that fit perfectly in the space almost to the inch. I'm so excited. I love this cabinet and I saved so much money on it. Ready?
What are we looking at?
This is our coffee table in this room. Made by Oda King, some of my favorite artists to follow on Instagram.
You know, Vanna White makes that look a lot more graceful.
It is gorgeous.
You gotta come low to look at the legs.
So pretty. Look at that. You love it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Gosh.
So cool.
I am pretty crunchy, and so throughout this entire process, I have been researching ways to make sure I'm bringing only the healthiest of materials and elements into the house. So, in order to help block electromagnetic frequencies, or EMFs as they're also called, I have gotten a charcoal-based primer that we are applying to the top levels and all of the outer walls of the house. This will help block electromagnetic frequencies from outside from coming into our home. There's a lot of new research out there about the negative effects of EMFs on our body, and in particular our mitochondria. But if this is new to you, please don't let it scare you. There's a lot you can do to mitigate it, and I have linked to the specific product that we're using in the description. All right, I'm here with the girls, and we are checking in. Girl and girls, and the landscaping is going in. It's just getting started. It is a crazy muddy day out here, lots of gnats, but we're pumped. Look how it's looking. The masonry for the outdoor shower is going up, and it is so beautiful. My Hobbit door moon gate is almost complete, and I am really excited about it. This mud is crazy.
It's like milk. Isn't it? Hey, but it's hey, my shoe's falling off. It's really this.
Yeah, it's a stucco.
That stucco stuff is.
Yeah.
It sinks the water.
Yep.
If you get some of that water.
Hey, can you guys believe we're moving in about 2.5 weeks?
Yeah. Kind of crazy, but it's also muddy. I don't know if we're gonna play outside over here. We're probably gonna be like going down to the hill.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little muddy.
So,
It's a dark and rainy day, and we are off to the meadow to get it planted. I have been working on the design for our landscaping for over 2 years, and I am finally going to get to see a lot of the plants that I've picked out in person for the very first time.
I like that kind of.
It's very dark for sure.
Hi guys, I'm here at the Meadow. We got a last minute call that the landscapers are going to plant today. I'm not sure if that's really going to happen. They're all here, but it is raining and raining harder by the second. So I'm showing them where everything is going. We have over 1,000 perennials coming into the meadow, and so we're placing them now. And we'll see if they actually plant today, but if not today, very, very soon. All right, I'm just getting my head around what's here. A lot of the plants are ones I know, but some of them are plants I've just loved in pictures. And so I'm seeing them in real life for the first time, and they don't have blooms on them. So they're not easy for me to recognize. And I'm trying to figure out what this is. I would love a label. I would love a label right now. This is the verbena. Oh, I've never seen it like cut down like this. Okay. Swamp milkweed. Okay, that's the milkweed. So hopefully it goes. How wow white echinacea. Those are really pretty. I'm gonna get hit by a walnut here. This is the blue star, which if that's going the other color, I hope it does go yellow. Labels are good. Yeah, this is the Veronica castrum virginicum. Okay, so what's the other one? Show you that, which is really beautiful. It's like a pink, kind of got a tall pink stalk with blooms on it. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but the Glummucifolium, this has these beautiful sculptural shape to it, almost like thistle. These ones are a whitish sage color, and they're kind of spiky, really, really beautiful. Never seen it in real life, only in pictures.
Hard to film rain.
Yeah, it is hard to film rain.
It's beautiful, but rainy.
All right, so it is not happening today. False alarm. We are headed back home, and we will place these plants on a drier day.
Sorry,
So I
plants.
think we got a lot. Hi, plants. You guys are going to be so happy here. I love them.
I've felt connected to the land, the animals, and even the plants at the meadow from the very first time we visited. And so it feels wonderful to be adding new life to the property.
Okay, the girls and I are here at the meadow. We're checking in on progress. We've got more plants going in. She's not into it. She's out. Are you headed out, Roar? You can help me out? And we're so excited because there's a lot happening. Here's all the plants. Starting to rain, so.
Look at my ground houses real quick.
Grout houses.
No, it's so squishy. You could put another ground house in.
Oh, they're cool.
Look, you make a little.
So this is Solidago goldenrod. It's been a mystery to me because it looks really different from our goldenrod. That's going in the meadow. Then we have the salvia that's going to go within the garden walls. It is not a native. The bees do still really seem to love it. And I'm going to grow that here with our vegetables. And then Culver root. This is the name we've been joking a lot about. This is a really beautiful kind of pinkish purple tall bloom. Looks like the deer would love it. Actually looks like the deer have already loved it. I got to check on that. That might have to stay within the garden walls. One of my newest favorite plants, which is verbena, and this is going to go in the meadow. And then we have a bunch of different types of echinaceas that are, don't think they're mature enough to fit out in the meadow because the deer will go for them when they're small. So I may try to keep these within the garden wall too. Okay, the girls and I are going to start placing some of the garden plants.
Wherever we go, wherever we move, we create vegetable gardens for our family because we love to grow our own food. And one of the things I always do is to include flowering perennials that will attract pollinators to the vegetable garden. It makes it beautiful and it makes it function beautifully.
So this first section is our kitchen garden. where we're gonna grow mostly our vegetables. And then this section is gonna be more flowers, some native ones and flowers for cutting. So we're hoping to attract a lot of pollinators over here, and that'll be perfect with our veggies right over here. Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Here we are at another date night. This is gonna be, I mean, we're gonna have a few more, but one of our last. We're moving in 3 weeks.
I know, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. So we were like, where do we go for date nights once we live here to get away?
To start a new project.
New project. So here we are. We're gonna go check things out. It's been a very, very busy week, and we're really excited. And it's fall, so daylight is waning. Here we go. I like to use our own houses as sort of experiments of some sort. I like to try new things, and I like to use our homes to think about a different way of living. I think about what my family needs at the time, about what I need, and I do a ton of research about what I feel is the best way for us to live. And then I try to implement that into the design of our home. So the Meadow is as physically healthy as I could make it with what research I've done at the time. And the outside of the Meadow is all about bringing life and helping create diversity on the property. I've learned so much about how animals and insects are becoming extinct every day because our society is building up all of the natural land around us. And so I've had a strong desire since day one on this property to create a place that could be a safe haven for wildlife. So we've done a lot of research on that, and we've brought as much life to the property as we can. And we're learning more and more every day about how to do that. And it's just wonderful to see that life flocking to the property.
Mommy and Christian are packing up for the new house.
We are so close to moving into my newest experiment, and I cannot wait.
Ready to move. Less than 3 weeks.